This is the walk that our FA Cup fans choir will make to enter the arena. Wow, my goodness me, it's like a gladiator entering the Colosseum in Rome. I've sung here, I've sung in front of a crowd like this. Let me tell you, it is so scary. I wonder how our choir's going to get on later. We'll find out soon enough. But first, let's look at the history of Abide With Me. Why has it become such a popular hymn for so many of us?
There's a magic all of its own about the Cup final.
As well as being the hymn of the Cup final, Abide With Me has been sung over 100 times on Songs of Praise before our fans' choir took it on. It's a far cry from the humble circumstances of its composition. Abide With Me was written here in the quiet Devon fishing town of Brixham, where even the church bells ring out the famous tune. The words were written by Henry Francis Lyte, a Scottish Anglican who came to Brixham in 1823. I went to visit back in February to find out more. Henry Francis Lyte was the vicar here, and he actually lived in this house. Now, the story goes that as a young curate, he visited the deathbed of an old friend who kept repeating the phrase, "Abide with me." Well, it clearly struck a chord with Lyte and inspired him to write the famous hymn. That phrase, "Abide with me," was actually a misremembered quotation from the Bible, as church warden Bridget Cusack explained.
Just behind the altar, you've got a picture there, which is a reference to the two people in the Bible who were on their way to the town of Emmaus just after Christ's crucifixion.
Right.
And this mysterious stranger, Jesus, joins them. And they say to him, "It's getting rather late, would you like to stay with us?" But because it's old-fashioned Bible English, they say, "Abide with us."
Ah, okay. But the change from us to me is what gives the hymn its comforting, emotional intimacy. And some say that Lyte, who suffered from ill health most of his life, wrote the words knowing he was about to die. However, Lyte's words are only half the story. The melody you can hear is his original. It's amazing to think that he wouldn't have recognised the tune that now seems so fixed to his wonderful words. Lyte died just weeks after writing his most famous work. And it was another 14 years before London organist William Henry Monk wrote the tune we know so well as Eventide. With this gentle melody and words of comfort and hope, the hymn quickly struck a chord in the nation's heart. It was often sung by troops in the trenches of World War I, and loved by the royal family, which of course is how it first came to be associated with the FA Cup. A favourite of King George V, 2 verses were added to the song sheet when he attended the final in 1927, and have been a fixture ever since.
Today this could be the greatest day of our lives.
Anyone excited about singing in Wembley?
Yes, yes!
Before we run out of time, stay close to me.
It's Saturday morning, and the choir is getting a taste of what it's like to be out in the stadium.
I'm representing the team, I'm representing my granddad, but I'm representing my mates, me
course you
fellow
are.
fans, yeah, it's brilliant.
I don't want to put any of you off, but when I sang here before, and literally, when you walk out onto the pitch, my legs were like that. Because all I was thinking to myself is, please don't fall.
Oh no,
90,000
I know.
people.
Yeah, oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah. Have you got on with any of the other teams?
Oh, they're all brilliant. Everybody's
The choir aren't allowed to stand in position on the pitch until the actual performance, so they're rehearsing on the touchline. And you join us at a very exciting moment as the FA Cup fans choir practice tactics. They've formed into a loose, and I mean a very loose formation of soprano, alto, tenor and bass. They started a bit defensively, but now they're ready to attack. Alfie Boe, who'll be singing with the choir later, has come to take a peek at them in rehearsal. It's a nice idea, though, isn't it? You know, one fan from each of the teams that got to the third round.
Absolutely.
And it means such a lot to them, you know?
Yeah, it's nice to be a part of it. It's lovely to see their faces, their expressions while they're singing. It's incredible.
Yeah,
you know.
and also, what a powerful song.
I know, it's beautiful.
Don't get better than that.
No, exactly. Beautiful.
Do you reckon you've got any words of wisdom for our choir? Because you've been out on this pitch side many years.
Just tell them to enjoy it. Because what you do is, when you do something like that, and like, I know what it's like to be nervous here, commentating, the trouble is it goes by so quickly, afterwards you think, oh, I wish I'd savoured that a little bit more. And players say that, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, it all went by in a flash. So what you've got to tell them is, enjoy the moment. Don't let it pass you by.
Let me ask you $1 million question, okay? When you walked out here for the first time, when you started singing here, Abide With Me, how did you feel?
You can't imagine it's happening, because we've had such a build-up to this, knowing we were coming,
Yeah.
talking to people about being here, and then the day actually arrives and you walk out here and you just couldn't fail to be just, you know, it's awe-inspiring.
Absolutely. Not far from the choir, the band of the Brigade of Gurkhas is rehearsing too. It's going to be quite a musical combination.
I think it's brilliant, and I saw them in rehearsal. It's very good, and it's what a great day. Look at the smiles; they're all enjoying themselves. Are you ready for this on Songs of Praise, you lot? Come on! Sorry, I went a bit football there.
Yeah, you did that. Come on! What a voice! But also, what they're singing, you know, it's a hymn that means such a lot to so many people.
Exactly, yeah. And there is something in the words. They know what it means, and as they strike up in the background. Yeah. There will be people, probably me and you as well, tearing up as they hear it.
And singing along.
Well, exactly. And you can't help yourself, can you?
No, definitely
It's
not.
part of what makes the FA Cup final so special, and this is a massive part of it.
And back in the rehearsal room, there's just time for a last-minute team talk from a surprise visitor, the England manager, Roy Hodgson.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've got someone to give you a little pep talk. Roy, if you were in the dressing room just down the corner now and you were about to give a pep talk to the team going out on the pitch, what would you say?
I've been watching cup finals for a long time. I'm quite old now, and sort of the Abide With Me with Arthur Cager and the band, that was something that we lived with as a child, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of you perform today. So sing with us now. As you can hear, my voice isn't that great. I used to fancy myself as a singer as well, but my voice has gone too much shouting over the years. But, so I wish you all luck. That's the most important thing.
Thank you so much. Cheers. All the best.
So the talking is done, and even without Roy Hodgson in the side, there's nothing to do now but sing.
Well, the atmosphere is most definitely building here at Wembley, as you can probably see and hear behind me. The stage is set for our choir to perform Abide With Me. Joining them will be this crowd of 90,000 people.
The pre-match show is reaching a climax, but there's still a grand finale to come. How's the choir's team spirit holding up?
So, how are you feeling ahead of the big moment?
Oh, marvellous. Oh, I'm so nervous and so excited. It's amazing being around these Villa fans to go out to sing Abide With Me.
This is massive. This is gargantuan.
Wonderful. We're glad when it's over.
Giving me goosebumps, got hair standing up on the back of my neck.
You nervous?
Yes.
Well, this is it. The waiting is over. No more rehearsals. The choir are making their way onto the pitch. It's now or never.
We could be there just for one day. We can be heroes just for one day.
The Songs of Praise Fans Choir.
was it?
It was great. It was fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely amazing. Best moment of my life. Unreal.
Fantastic, brilliant.
How are you feeling?
Oh, it's just, I can't even say. Brilliant, thank you
Well
so
done.
much.
So how was it?
Absolutely. They did it.
They did.
They did it.
Well done, guys. Well, they've gone and done it. I'm so proud of them. Congratulations to every single member of our fans choir. They're now going to go and watch the match, content in the knowledge that whatever headlines are made on the pitch, they've made their own little bit of history. Good on them. Arsenal may have lifted the cup, but for members of our choir, there's only one memory: their performance.